if they go down Connector, this is going to be so awkward. I've seen so many fights in Connector where teams have stacked 4 players, but not for this sort of kind of setup where they're coming from the top. As okay, he quickly farms 2 frags up, and he's going to continue to look for more. He's aware of the possibilities, and he's just going to try and hold them back for a little bit longer. Knows as many players he can keep down there is going to make it life easier for his teammates over towards the A site. Right now, it's only Vigo, but he gets the first and the second to equalize the scorecard in this round, and he's still looking for more, but dinked up. He's going to have to just fall away with his teammates starting to take hits. He's still fragging out with just 6 points of health. He's taken down the big kingpin Munzi. Cynix will eventually deal the killing blow to him, and Vesta from behind can't find anything. So an admirable attempt from Vigo on the site, but it is NAVI Junior who come out on top. Should be able to lock down this round as they find a lot of damage onto Void on site, but can't quite finish off the kill. Instead, Void will get one with a Deagle, quickly traded, keeps NAVI Junior in that advantage.
And now they have the site, with the CTs having to retake from bank and stairs. This is looking quite undoable, but the Deagles need to go huge and fast. They missed a shot over toward toilets, and now the location has been made aware to the enemy team. Okay, but with the grenades in their hands, they sort of take a lot of damage, and out of bank comes the Deagle. Gets some nice damage up, but not really enough kills to finish off the round. Still,
maybe you can enjoy a bet or two on some games.
Perhaps that is an option.
Yeah, that's what it's for. But fair.
There we go. An option for NAVI Junior in this round has revealed itself to make this a 3v4 situation, and that they have made. A little bit of presence here toward just a fadeaway smoke so that he denies the information to that CT holding the bathrooms. And now, well, as you can see on the minimap, they're starting to go toward B. Altex has made his way toward short, a buddy just behind him. But if they execute through Monster, he just missed them. The timing, okay, he does manage to find another kill, but Vigo, already aware that they might be out Monster, is ready for the fight. Not ready enough, however, loses his life, as does his teammate, and, well, that's a 2v1 situation, a retake scenario for Nixon, the youngster that needs to prove himself today, the newest addition to the Astralis talent roster. He has to run through the Molotov, and to his death, unfortunately. NAVI Junior take yet another one. That at least gets him that secured, right? I was worried they wouldn't even be able to push on forward. But look at the CT's util. It's not the best either. 2 flashes remaining. Not really going to be used for much here, as Nixon, all the way up close from water with his teammates behind him, needs to get the opening frag somehow. The flash comes in, and just on the edge of the pillar, Fear loses his life. Now it's a 4 versus 3 with the bomb already reaching the halfway point. Munezi just has to waste as much time as possible. Gets the 1 kill, but falls straight after, and his teammates didn't have much more luck either, as the bomb surely will be getting defused here. Plenty of time left. So there are 2 players close up here, and the take seems to be on. Molotov's raining in, flashes as well. Altex needs to go huge, all the way up close, only takes down 1, and that's going to be a NAVI Junior with a man advantage here, but that's short-lived. Void from the back lines finds his, and it's answered quickly. Still a 2v2.
NAVI Junior just keep trading blows here, as Astralis, they keep picking up frags, but Cynix is finally going to leave right into the advantage for the NAVI Junior side. A lasting advantage at that, as Void is now left alone, 1 versus 2. Knows where at least one of these players are, but can't predict Munzi. Catches them around the edge of the sandbags, and it is going to be NAVI Junior up to 6. So Astralis talently can't find any momentum here early on. He might be able to find another, though, as they're starting to converge on his site with only Onke, but the rest of the NAVI Junior side are heading over towards the B site. Onke just a bit of a diversion to try and keep players over in this location. This is the low clock round, as it's 15 seconds. They're about to start pushing in towards this B site now. They really have the time, though, to get this done with 2 players still towards the back of site, and Pogolev going down. That's a huge kill from Cynix, but I just don't think there's enough time, even with those kills coming through from Fear. He has to back away and just save the AK. So there you go. There's that clock management coming in that you mentioned earlier, but this time it bites them in the back. to really make much difference. Okay, close range. The flashbang is good, and it allows him to get the trade frag onto Void, so no extra kills from the AWPer for the Astralis talent side. Vester's doing his best to try and bring it back into the advantage, but Onke is on 5 HP, cowering in the corner, and as Fear swings round, him and Munzia, they're going to be able to bring it back into an advantage for NAVI Jr., as Vigo, the last player alive, is hoping to stand his ground, but a nice shot onto Onke leaves it just against Fear. 20 seconds, and Fear, he needs to get the bomb. We'll collect it, and we'll be able to get it planted, but no, Vigo, he's just going to run him down. 3 on the board for Astralis talent.
Holding this one masterfully as an anchor. We'll be seeing what he can do here against the charging players. Only finds 1, and that's not going to be good enough, I'm afraid. The bomb going down, and the retake should be commencing, but from the back lines, Menezi was holding it, finds anchor. Well, not anchor, the player with the censored name. And that's going to be, yeah, the round for Navi Jr. The flank not strong enough.
Yeah, and they know Void's here as well. They're looking for him, but taking down Fear at least gives him an escape route, which he will gladly use. I mean, this bomb is taken far down, and with Munzi and Cynix both in some decent afterplant positions, there's not really much he can do to try and skew the round in his favour. So it will be 8 for Navi Jr. They'll secure the lead for half-time, and he might even get caught here. Yes, he will. Munzi.
Not really enough for a round win. They'll be looking for as many kills as they can muster, but the utility onto B already forcing them into uncomfortable situations. And okay, that's 2 frags already found. Mission accomplished, I think we can call it there, as Astralis talent do make some economic damage toward the Navi Junior side, but a 3v1 situation for Vester, surely not. There you go. He's not Cadian. He's not going to be clutching that one anytime soon. As the utility has been whittled down to nothing, but there you go. The opening frag goes the way of Navi as they push on in through the smokes. Vester should be able to hold them there, but only good for 1, as the bomb should be planted now. 10 seconds remaining on the clock, but that's been reset. 40 seconds now for the Astralis side to go onto the site and get the defuse, but from the back, just lose a player. And that's going to be it for their hopes and dreams on this one. Navi pick up a 10th on double digits already with only 2 rounds remaining in this half. There can be only 1 in this one. Yeah. And, well, Vigo does take 1 down with him, but they're going to be few and far between kills on this round. Astralis talent, of course, saving their money for the very last round of this half. And Navi, while they have just laid back and chilled for a little while here, we'll be advancing slowly but surely toward the B bomb site and already getting some damage onto B short there. Should have an easy time taking the Curly Ladder bomb site, but they don't want to rush things in typical Navi fashion. But still, with a minute remaining, they're not in a hurry either, so a push on toward Monster will reveal that the bomb site is in fact empty, but they will be aware that short is a very great point of danger indeed. So some utility that way and a kill as well. Astralis talent not looking likely to pick up any more kills in this one.
With the AK, I mean, you probably just save that into the next round, honestly.
Definitely do, yes. You're very low on money. Void can still get himself an AWP, but he can drop this AK to someone, and that someone can still just...
Very nice pickup in the round for Astralis talent. I mean...
Already got the kill in this one. Opening up onto Vester, who got a kill of his own, but Void holding from the A-bomb side up close, finds the frag, and now Navi losing players left, right, and center, but equalizing the situation somehow. Nixon, he could have defended this bomb, he could have denied the plant, but he doesn't go for it. But it doesn't matter. In the end, the kills do go his way, and he knows the bomb planted doesn't really... There you go. They're pretending they're on T side now, and with 20 seconds left on the clock, that's a pretty good sort of way to simulate a typical Navi T side round, as they will be pushing on into the site. But Vester up close, Glock should be finding kills. Only finds 1 so far, but his teammates, they're doing a hell of a lot of the work for him. Just Fear left, and in typical Navi fashion, they run out of time, and the bomb is going to be exploding. Great start for the Astralis talent side, right? This is kind of what they needed.
That nade.
Devastating.
So much damage, and it actually allows Vester to be finished off through the edge of the wall. Reasonable.
Sinks, meanwhile, found a kill on his own, and there you go, Pogorlov finding one in the monster tunnel. That's 2 players down for the Astralis talent side already, and I think this is falling apart ever so slightly.
And gives them at least just a 1-man disadvantage. Don't care on the scouts!
Oh.
Oh, that's an unbelievable shot! Vigo has been sent into the Shadow Realm.
Yes, he has. His soul has left his body, and that's going to be the round for the Navi Junior side, most likely, off the back of that one. How can you argue? Still, the defuse yet to come in. The MAC-10 up close, finds its first kill. The defuse still coming in strong, though. No kit.
Oh, we do have one now.
Oh,
can he get it? Oh!
Oh, Void! No! Object is saved! Navi have won the round. Void just couldn't get the spray transfer fast enough. Oh, dear.
But already a kill going the Navi Junior way. They might be able to find a couple more here. Void, he does get one, at least. So it's just a 1-man disadvantage. And actually,
well,
Navi Junior, they're just going to give themselves up. A 3-on-3, and this B site a little bit unprepared.
With one player holding it, he had to go huge there, and absolutely did not. Just 1 kill to his name, but he bought some time for Ankir coming in from the back lines, as he doesn't actually connect with any of the players, but he has spotted their location. He can communicate it, but he can communicate all he wants to Manezi. He still gets his head taken clean off, and that's going to be the scout.
He wins this.
Of course, he might win this one, actually, but it had to be a speedy headshot and like a...
Sow some seeds of doubt, regret in Astralis Talent's head. But with Cynex finding an opening, looking like they might actually be able to close out the round, because Pogorlov, he just holds Mouse 1 on the monster tunnel and finds 2 quick kills, which leaves it up to Nixon and Void.
That's going to be the round right there, isn't it? I mean, that many kills toward Monster with no answer available. Void is going to have to go absolutely huge here to spearhead the attack of the Astralis talent side from short, giving away his position, of course. The Molotov not going to be too long for this world, as no CTs are actually showing themselves. And Pogorlov did show himself, but he netted a kill as well. So that's going to be just Void left with it all to do here. He's been a very strong presence for his team so far. I haven't looked at the scoreboard in a while. Vigo, of course, on almost 20 frags in 21 rounds, so definitely he's been carrying his team, kicking and screaming as well. But come on, Void, he does manage to get that 1 kill. Manezi does actually get to use that P90 weapon. All those players just behind the smoke, as you can see. Flash coming in through, and, well, the exchange goes the way of Astralis talent. They find 2 and Navi Junior finds 1, so a speedy rotate toward A is required here.
But Honky does create a little bit of chaos in that A site on his own, delays the bomb plant. They do get it down with just about 10 seconds left, and that leaves it up to Cynex and Pogorlov to try and close things down. 2v2. Cynex just swings in from the back lines and finds himself 2 quick kills. Yeah, lovely. You can see it's that 4-on-4 now, as it's supposed to be, and for Munzi might be a turning tide towards his A site, as Fear has players all around him. He somehow gets 1. Munzi with another brings it into a Navi advantage, but Munzi needs to be careful he doesn't give himself up. He now has support, but that flashbang is perfect. It's actually a team flash. Munzi blinds up his teammates, but they're finding the kills nonetheless, and it's just Nixon all on his lonesome, and Cynex will pop his head.
Unfortunately for them, loot bet is not an option here to increase the power of their buy. Void on the scout. That's going to be the budget option for him. Has to go absolutely huge, but Manesi finds a kill. Nixon down. That's going to be the youngster from the Astralis talent side, completely demolished here early on, as, well, a must-win round just became a lot harder. Manesi's still going for those engagements and finding the damage onto Void. No damage taken from the scout whatsoever. They just softened him up a little bit, but this is starting to very much fall apart for the Danes.
Yeah, and this is scary. If Munzi is going to be bringing this sort of firepower into Mirage, he just single-handedly ruined their final chance. You can see he really wanted to take that one and just grab it by both hands. But that is Navi Junior securing 16.
Spiritually, of course. Simple was not that proactive in his earlier years, and we'll be seeing how this pistol round plays out. Monezi with a CZ75 and a smoke. Now that's a weird vibe, but Fear, a return to normality. 2 flashes and a defuse kit. No real utility on the Astralis talent side whatsoever. They will just be legging it here toward B. The boost kind of giving away that there's 2 players there, and they'll pay with their lives.
Those are very quick and very impactful kills to get for the Astralis talent side. Yeah, the boost, as you say, catches them out a little bit, the fast push. In terms of, they're trying to set up the boost, and there's just players running at them, not really able to get into any sort of better positions as they collapse the boost, and now it's left up to just 3 players for NAVI Junior to try and salvage this, but I think they might just try and salvage these guns and the armor they've got into the next round.
The kid as well, yeah. They need to keep that in their hands, and there you go. One of the players just did drop, and I don't know, man, like, some rounds are just over, like, before they even begin, right? Just holding W all the way from T-spawn to B, getting those 2 frags, and that was the round right there. Sure, there was a bit of an engagement towards short, but the P2, neither the P250 nor the USP, both accurate at long ranges, as we all know.
Disregarding any heroics from the NAVI Junior side. But you never know. Monezi with that scout, a couple deagles as well on the cards, but
okay. Well,
the high jump has been contested there. It's best to get sent flying off the balcony. And why did his body go so far?
Headshots midair, I suppose.
Oh dear.
Comical to see. Either way, Astralis talent have taken control of this A bomb site, and the bomb should be going down shortly, with the retake happening just from the CT spawn area. And all the terrorists, they can basically put all of their resources into watching this one. Multiple people stacked up next to each other, and there you go. One of them goes down. They won't be expecting all techs on the same angle, but the smoke not really covering off the bomb diffuser at all. They can spray through that smoke all day and find anyone who tries to put their multimeter onto the C4 explosive. As that's not really going to be transpiring here. NAVI Junior with the inferior weaponry, of course, can't hold their ground, let alone push. That's going to be Astralis talent with the successful conversion of the pistol round. 1 kill is usually all it takes, and this off the back of that deficit, an aggressive B push will be coming in, but Void, a speedy headshot, gets rid of one of the defenders very quickly. Vester with the MAC-10 as well can just push on in and farm some money. He's playing Farming Simulator already, finding 2 kills there, and that MAC-10 has paid for itself. Just Pogrilov left. I think all the Pogs in the world can help him at this point.
Yeah, that was a very not Pog death. Onto the back of the head. He still manages to trade out the frag though, Vigo, and Vester's trying to catch the rotation. What is that? Having a bit of a spin class there, as he does manage to find the frag and stay alive, and he'll regroup with his teammates. But look at Oltex. He's on the flank, finishes off what his teammates started, and brings it into that 3-on-3 with 20 seconds left on this bomb timer. They start pushing in, but that flashbang is so perfect. Blinds up all of them. And Munzi can't do anything more than just a single frag.
But I wouldn't love to live vicariously through Navi at this moment. Being this many rounds behind, it is going to be 5-0 most likely, unless these deagles can go absolutely huge. Of course, not much other than the big pistols in their hands for the moment. But 2 players in window could be tricky if any terrorists do show themselves to 2 players at once. But there you go, Void finds Monezi. And that's the most powerful player deleted already.
Sure. Onke, though, finding a lot of damage.
Wow.
Oh, and that allows Cynix to swing in. Could have had a second there, but Onke, he'll take down one himself, and that's the bomb dropped. And an awkward round is going to ensue here for Astralis talent. Luckily, Vester on the flanks, trying to restore a bit of normality. It's just Onke last alive, but he might still be able to catch the bomb carrier here and make life even more difficult. And that's an AWP now in his favour, as he has a 1 versus 2, the bomb in his control in 30 seconds to try and hold back these last 2 Astralis talent players.
I had the right idea with peeking jungle, but the player has waited just a little bit while longer to wait for his teammates to make his way toward the bomb. And at this point on here, he might lose control of it, but 16 seconds left. This KZ toward the catwalk area did not work out on carry. Wasn't even checked. What? He gets the kill and downs the bomb. 5 seconds left. All he has to do is survive. And Altex, no chance in this round. We'll just be saving. I'm sure, yeah, the team masseuse is behind him, slapping his shoulder. Then
Nice.
ooh, Menezi getting the opening frag on this one. Astralis talent already a man down. Void, of course, a very impactful player as well. The rest of this A offense just completely underwhelming. Running out of Palace, but a double from Altex does at least give us a glimmer of hope in this round.
Yeah, Pogolev, he's heard the bomb plant though. He doesn't peek on the first tap though, knows that it's probably going to be a fake and just allows his teammate to watch for the push towards him.
Just heavy presence toward mid for now. The jump boost, not really going to be distracting Menezi from the task at hand. Getting the easy AWP kill, and a rush into window might catch him off guard. It doesn't. The USP good for a kill, and that's an easy mop-up for the rest of the players here. Even Fear managing to get some ham as the rest of the T's, well, they left the bomb all the way back there, and I don't think they're going for a speedy execute through connector anytime soon. Menezi already ready for it, spots him out, doesn't connect, but the Molotov will seal their fate here as, oh no, he doesn't know he's burning alive there. Nixon falling. As Menezi is just, come on, just relocating again. Look at this, the aggressiveness of this Opera. He gets kills in Palace, he gets kills from the site with the Molotov, and then he just goes onto a ticket booth and goes huge from there. It's this kind of mobility that I'm kind of missing from Void, to be honest, but we'll be giving him a chance later on to see how he performs with the AWP himself.
NAVI now going to be able to equalize things. Fear, nice little boost there up onto the cinder blocks on short, gets himself a frag, and now this push coming in towards the B site. The NAVI junior player scrambling to try and defend, but Fear, he can't find anything else. Luckily, he's enough bait for his teammate to try and pick up two, and he will do. Leaves it up to just limited Astralis players. There's Olke, he's rotated in as well, leaving Vesta alone. 3 kills to find, but there's a nice opening. Knows the second player is close on the left, and he gets him as well, but low ammo, low HP. Pog is going to secure the final frag.
While the other players, they can just sort of focus toward A, but it looks like B is still the place they want to be going toward. 2 players in kitchen now, trading out the player. 3v3, looking favorable for the junior side as the bomb is still down on balcony, but they lose Onkir.
Yeah, spotting out as well, that player towards short, that pillar. And I think they have an idea that somebody's already pushed deep in the site, but it's Vesta on the flank who needs to try and make something here. But the longer these Astralis talent players waiting towards B, the more chance of them realizing there's a flank. But Pogolev, he'll get quarter 5 away, leaving Menezi a 1 versus 3. And surely he can't do this, but gets the first. Knows there's a player coming behind him, but he's going to push forwards and try and deal with this player in the site first. Does he know where he is? Certainly does now. With that flashbang coming through, it blinds him up. He can't find the shot. He needs to find this quickly because now Vesta is chasing, but a huge shot on towards Void. He's now left 1v1 with the flank player, the last one alive. And he's suspecting short, but he's going to go and check mark it either way and catches Vesta looking the other way. Unreasonable from Menezi.
Oof, that Molotov is going to do quite a bit of damage, and it's going to force the players into more forward positions where they are much easier targets, and there you go. 2 entry kills already gotten for the NAVI junior side. The opening frags going their way yet again, as Astralis find themselves in a similar position to that other round. And just like in previous rounds before, losing players 1 by 1, not really any kind of answer onto NAVI. And their economy is starting to really run away with that amount of players surviving. But there you go. At least something for Nixon. Donkey, as the scoreboard calls him.
I wouldn't be that harsh.
Well, you know, I mean, it's the game that's BMing him, not me. All's fair.
Yeah. Well, the donkey's been put down now, so...
It is starting to look like a bit of a stomp, and with Astralis Talon's buy here being this broken, look at this. 3 MAC-10s, Galil, and an AK. Mediocre utility. Just a rush, a last-ditch effort to rescue this half as they push on through, but Menezi already on the rotate, finds the opening frag, and Fear to help out as well. Up close and personal, finds yet another, and that's just Vigo stuck, trapped behind this car. Goes down, and that's going to be 11 for the Russian-Ukrainian side. Into jungle, perhaps? Yes, Fear all the way up close. Ankir has more luck than him at this point, finds 2 kills, looking for a third, and those jungle players are already pegged down quite a few points, as it is a 3-on-2, and Ankir up close doesn't manage to find it. Okay, 2v2.
There's potential here, but they need to try and collect a kit because the time is running down. I'm not sure if there's one in reach. Doesn't matter if there was, because they're both dead. And there's the easy spray. Love to see it. Easy kill. That leaves the B site very exposed. There's a player up in ladder room. One kill will dispatch of him. I think just falling into place. All looking pretty simple. Menezi will call out the player underground if he can't kill it himself. But, yeah. Ooh, there's a kill.
There you go. Void finally finds one. Onto Menezi as well. That's not been an easy task so far. 24 kills and 8 deaths. Dan Chan, that is a good scoreline for 17 rounds in, is it not?
Yes, you know, it's not bad. Not quite the...
They don't want to alert the CTs that they're coming this early. They want Void to call for back late, and he doesn't even get the frag. That's going to be the A-bomb side wide open, as the rotates are going to be very late. Utility as well dispatched just to make sure there's no CTs lurking about, as the bomb should be going down shortly, but Nixon prepared for it. He might get the kill.
And he does
there you go.
Take down Pogolev. Provides some opportunity, but that utility forces them back very, very quickly. With Nixon just on 11 HP, he can't really stick around. That Molotov would kill him in a matter of moments. And limited opportunity here, unless they can find a kill quickly, which Altex will indeed do. Takes down Menezi and now leaves it just in a 2-on-2. But Cynix, he's got a volley of gunfire heading his way, and he will get taken down by Nixon. It's a defuse that's possible, but with just 11 HP for Nixon, a 1v1, he's going to tap the bomb, try and bait out the peak, and he does. But there's just not enough time without that kit. And I think he may even dive to the bomb. May just get away.
No, I think he gets away with this one. An AK salvage, that's going to help a ton.
No.
Who's coming in? Okay, Menezi finding Nixon through the smoke. How does he do that? I don't know. But now Astralis Talent, they've rotated 3 players to help out here, and it's a complete massacre. Pogorlov finding the kill onto stairs. And now, well, those 2 players in CT, they can just hope for some exits because the round's over, man.
Well, that is disastrous.
How? Menezi finds 2. I was memeing, man. I was like, oh yeah, well, he's still alive with the AWP. Anything can happen. Wink, wink. Just a casual 2K, winning the round.
Anything can happen, yeah, you know.
Pogorlov, like, finding that one deagle frag that we just sort of expected would happen naturally as a result of having this many deagles on the players, but come on. Not even going to let them survive, are you? Void, he's not allowed to take that weapon into the next round.
I think it's technically called a consolidation final. I always hate the word, but I think it's called a consolidation final. What I've always seen it named as.
I can't even spell that.
C. It begins with a C.
Oh, there we go. Anker finding the opening frag once again for the NAVI junior side. Will be attempting to take this A-bomb site here. And Astralis Talent, they've stacked 3 players onto it. Altex already finding a frag of his own, but that's going to be traded, and kills raining in from left, right, and center. This was a foregone conclusion, but Astralis Talent, they just capitulate in this round, right? No real rifles to work with. FAMAS is across the board, and no real utility to hold these Navi boys back. Does result in a 16-5 scoreline in the end. Congratulations to the Navi boys for taking this one in very quick 2-0 fashion.